Hi friends, I'm going to tell about hygiene. So, what is hygiene and what is the definition of hygiene? What are the types of hygiene and factors influencing in hygiene practices and what are the factors influencing in personal hygiene and what are the nurses' responsibilities in personal hygiene? So, now I'm going to tell about hygiene. So, the word hygiene has evolved from Greek term hygia, which means goodness of health. Hygia is the science of health and include all factors which contribute to healthful living. And what is the definition of hygiene? Hygiene defined as the science and which is associated with the preservation and promotion of health. Hygiene is defined as the science of health, which include all the factors contributing to the healthful living. So, this is the definition of hygiene. Then, next, what are the types of hygiene? So, social hygiene and industrial hygiene, school hygiene and prevention medicine and personal hygiene. So, science, social hygiene. Social hygiene means social medicine has replaced the word social hygiene. It objectives to study man as a social animal in its total environment. The scope of social medicine. Total environment and the scope of social medicine include the science of social structure and functions, social pathology and social treatment. So this is the social hygiene. Then next one, what is industrial hygiene? Industrial hygiene, occupational health, which has a broader meaning. Its scope of extended up to the health of labor working in all types of occupation and different aspects of the health. This is the industrial hygiene. The next one, school hygiene. What is school hygiene? School hygiene or school health is an important branch of community health which facilitating optimum health to school children. And next one is prevention medicine. What is prevention medicine? It is a broader team community. Medicine is used preventative and medicine plays primary role in immunization as specific protection and general methods of improvement in health. This is the prevention medicine. The next one is personal hygiene. Personal hygiene or personal health implies to those principles of physical cleanness and mental health. Personal hygiene is not only limited to taking care of body and keeping it clean, mental and spiritual aspects, and also integral part of the personal hygiene. So this is the personal hygiene. Then next, factors influencing hygiene practices. Hygiene practices, personal preferences. Each individual has their own desires and preferences about when to both have and perform hair care. I mean, what is personal preference means? Personally, their own preferences like hair care and each individual select a different product according to the personal preferences, needs and financial resources. This is the personal preferences like our daily using items, like cosmetics and daily use our products, and hair care, bath care, each every care, every personal preferences. So this is the personal preferences. The next one is social practice. Social groups influence hygiene practice and preferences during childhood. Hygiene practice are influenced by family customs, and as children enter their adolescent years, hygiene practice may be influenced by the peer group behavior during the adult, younger work group and friendship. Friends shape the expectations of people, and in the older adult hygiene practitioner will change because of living conditions and available resources. Social practice means our living conditions and available resources changing. So hygiene practitioner will be changes because of living condition and our available sources. So this is the social practice. The next one, socio-economic status. The type and extent of hygiene practice are influenced by a person economic resources. The nurse determines which products and the client can afford. So this is the socio-economic status. The next one, health belief and motivation. Knowledge regarding the knowledge regarding the importance of hygiene for well-being influences hygiene practices. Only knowledge is not enough. The client so must be motivated to maintain self-care, and this is the health belief and motivation. And fifth one, cultural beliefs. Cultural beliefs. A client cultural beliefs and personal values influence hygiene care. So this is the cultural belief. Then next one is physical condition. Certain type of physical limitations, disabilities often lack the physical energy to the person's hygiene care. For example, a client with traction or who has an intravenous like will need assistance for hygiene maintenance. So this is the physical condition. The next one, personal hygiene. What is a personal hygiene? Personal hygiene include health and well-being of one individual. It consists of the body regarding bathing and washing and care of the hair and care of the nails and mm, care of the mouth cleanness and care of teeth, care of hair, care of nose, care of clothing, posture, exercise, recreation and rest and relaxation, step holes and nutrition. Personal hygiene is necessary to maintain personal comfort and well-being. So this is the personal hygiene. So what is the definition of personal hygiene? Personal hygiene defined as the health precaution and lifestyle helps in the maintenance and promotion of individual health, physical, emotional or social or spiritual. So this is the personal hygiene definition. The next one is purpose of personal hygiene. What are the purpose of personal hygiene? So to protect, to prevent illness and to promote good health and to improve the standard of health, to maintain quality life of an individual and to promote mental well-being and to promote socially and spiritual health, to improve the self-esteem in the society, to maintain resistance and prevent from infection. So these are the purposes of personal hygiene. The next one, principles of personal hygiene. What are the principles of personal hygiene? Hygiene practices are big benefits. So changes occur throughout the lifespan. It also affect the healthcare practices. And health practice of people vary with cultural and personal healthcare practices. And health practices of people vary with cultural and personal values. And individual differences exist from one individual to other. And health practices directly influencing the physical and mental and social and spiritual health of an individual. So good health practices prevent entire of microorganisms into the body and nature act as a first like of defenses on human health or natural light and ventilation. And I think I want to tell what are the factors influencing on personal hygiene. So social practices and personal preference, body language, socio-economic status and health belief and motivation, and cultural variables. These are the factors influencing and personal our personal hygiene. So first of all, social practice. Social groups influencing including the type of personal care, and during childhood hygiene is influenced by family customs. So these is the social practice. Then next one, personal preferences. Each person will have individual preferences about when to bath and shave and hair growing. Individual select differences and product according to their preference needs. So and uh, for mental resources. So these is the personal preferences. Already I told, already I speak what are the factors influencing hygiene practices. So these is the personal personal factors. These are the personal factors. And next one is body language. Body image is a person's physical appearance. Their image can change frequently. When person go undergo surgery, illness or change in functional status, body image may change. So next one is socio-economic status. A person's economic resources influencing the type and extent of hygiene practice used. Socio-economic status also influence. It is or their ability to regularly maintain hygiene. So this is the socio-economic status. And health belief and motivation. Knowledge about importance of hygiene and it also implication for well-being influences hygiene practices. Individual also must be motivated to maintain self-care. So these is the health belief and motivation. The next, cultural variables. Individual cultural beliefs and personal values will influence the hygiene care. People from diverse cultural background follow different self-care practices. I hope you understood. I think all of you catch my points. So you get, I think all of you getting my points. Okay. So next one is nurses' responsibilities in personal hygiene. What are the nurses' responsibilities in personal hygiene? Direct prevention of hygiene can provide the nurse with an ideal opportunity for daily assessment of the patient physical and emotional state, and the process of daily bathing, oral hygiene care of the hair, nail, and message. Uh, and massage forms a vital part of the nurse patient interaction, and the nurse should access the needs of patient and identify related nursing problems, and the nurse needs to collect a flatter information about the patient identified problems. Next one is the nurse needs to develop an appropriate nursing care plan in terms of the data collected and relevant nursing principles, and the nurse has to implement the nursing care plan to provide optimum quality of nursing care for individual patients, and the nurse has to evaluate the success of the nursing care plan and adjusting to it to the meet the patient's changing needs, and the nurse has to motivate the patients to resume independence and responsibilities for care as the condition permits. The nurse must apply knowledge of pathophysiology to provide good prevention hygiene care. The nurse has to integrate knowledge of anatomy, physiological, and pathological during hygiene care, and These are the care of the these are the nurses' responsibilities in personal hygiene. So friends, if you have any suggested me, let me know about these videos presentations. And if you have any doubts regarding this video, ask me. And thank you all. Have a nice day, and please subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you.